Okay, guys, before we get started in our instructional video on how to remove the wheel from a Honda Rebel 86, this is our giveaway for this week. This is our first giveaway. This is a Motion Pro PBR chain tool. I forget what the retail price is on this. Probably right around $100 plus or minus a little bit. I'd say right around $100 with shipping. That's a cool, great tool. Let's see if I can flip this over here. I mean, it's got everything you need to press, brake, your rivet. It's got the spring, the pin, the drive bolt, body bolt, everything in there. Motion Pro's an awesome company. They are not sponsoring this video. We've picked this up just for our subscribers and people who leave a comment. And that's how you can win this. Leave a comment down below. Just say, hey, I'd like to be entered in the drawing, or hey, I'd like to have the chain tool. And we'll draw that in about a week or so, something like that. So, and next week, I forget what the giveaway is we're going to do next week, but we've got in a bunch of stuff, and we're going to do something once a week, or maybe just a little bit more often. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check back with us if you don't want to subscribe, but we're going to be giving some stuff away. It's always good to get free. Alrighty, let's get to looking how we can remove this wheel. Okay, in this video we're going to go over removing the rear wheel on a Honda 250 Rebel. This is an 85 or 86, I believe. And what you will need is a 17mm wrench, open end. You'll need a 22mm socket, a 10mm wrench, and a 12mm wrench. And where we're going to be working is we're going to take the bolt off of the axle. We want to make sure to remember which side is which for the spacers. We're going to be taking the brake lever off, and down here at the bottom the brake assembly brace. We'll be taking that off. I hope you can be able to see that there, and be working on the other side. So the first thing we're going to do is take our 10mm wrench and back off these bolts here, and that's what our tension bolts for the wheel to get your chain tight. That's a little bit better on this side. Guess I need to set up some better light. With the light coming through the garage door, it makes that other side pretty tough to get a good lighting on it. You want to back them off pretty well. You don't need to take them all the way off, but back them out pretty good. Now we've already got the fender off of this bike because we're bobbing it out, but you can do this with the stock fender on. Take that same 10mm wrench, and we want to take loose our brake lever here. Get that all the way back. See if I can get that to move back all the way. This we want to take all the way loose. Completely off. Take that off, pull that back, and then we're going to go right back with our bolt back on there so we won't lose it. And on the bottom side, we'll be using our 12 millimeter, And we've already taken out the split pin, which goes in that hole there. So we're going to take our 12. It's not easy trying to do this with one. Now you want to make sure the orientation, you have a washer, and then behind that washer is a rubber washer. So you know, make sure that's there, and we're just going to pop that off and move it down a little bit. It's pretty tight on the front side. Now the next thing we need to do is get some tension up off of this wheel. So we're going to do that with the jack. Just up there, the wheel comes up off the table. Alrighty, now the next thing is two hands. We're going to take our 22 millimeter there and our 17 on this side, and we're going to take out that axle. So I need both hands, so I'll be right back. Alright, we got that bolt on the right hand side took off, so now we're just going to tap that through. And sometimes, not all the time, you can be able to pull this right out with no issue. That's going to be a little bit unforgiving. So you can take a extension to your socket and tap that through. What's going to happen, we're going to tap that axle all the way through. This right hand spacer is going to fall out. You want to make sure that you remember that's the right hand spacer, and that left hand spacer is going to fall out. So let's go ahead and tap that through and get that off now. Alright, we've got that axle out, and that left hand and right hand spacer is out. Now you can take a Sharpie and write R and L on that if you want to. And now that wheel is loose, we'll roll it forward just a little bit, enough to take our chain off. And that gives you your rear wheel. There we go. Hope that helped you out a little bit, and just put it back on in the same reverse order, but you want to add some lubricating grease to your axle there, and that'll have it. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching.